Let's get you boys. Just gonna move this out the way. Put the charts real quick. Okay, so just having a weekly analysis, weekly analysis on the pairs that I like to trade. This thing it's kind of a journey because one day you say this, the next day you say that, but thing is when gold is not doing anything, your one pairs not doing anything, like you obviously gonna wait for those setups and then you're gonna look. I did trade this otherwise. Excuse me, I just woke up. Yeah, so anyway, do what makes you happy and what works for you. So remember last week, we had that sell-off. We had price pushing up. It indicated above this level. So remember previous video I said just follow price, bro. So we're just gonna follow price. So I'm even gonna move this thing because I don't want it to distract us from the objective of following price. So obviously, okay, so price indicated above here, corrected, pushed up back to this level, right? Then it's failed to go higher, then it started making lower highs, then it indicated below this level, right? And then price started pushing up, it came back above that level where buyers are in control. So either we could if price comes next, because this is like what Friday, yeah, then started selling off. So it obviously indicated here. You shouldn't forget about this indication, but we also shouldn't forget about this indication. Even though it played out here, price still tends to chase that high it made. That makes sense. So we're just gonna look at price and see what it does. If this doesn't get hit, okay, probably chances are that Asian session's gonna either it spikes down. I don't know. You know, when market opens on Mondays, prices tends to spike in one direction and leave a gap. So we'll just see what happens. So either it could just trickle, just play around, and then come session, then it'll either hit this alert, then we're gonna target this level here. Or if it comes back above this level where buyers in control, we could target this. Because you could trade it either way. So let's say you take a long position here, we target this level, right? We're gonna obviously try and aim as best as we can for 104. So that means we have to put like our stops somewhere there. And okay, I'll make a video on risk to reward and what I learned about risk management and risk to reward. So we could either target that, right? Or if price doesn't want to do that, we're just gonna follow it. It's gonna come below this level where buyers are in control. Sellers in control, because it also, remember, it's indicated above here but didn't really push up. Then it indicated down here where it indicated first, it didn't really do much. But chances are that it's not gonna really indicate same time. That's what I learned about this pair, especially GER30. It's not gonna really just continue just because it's supposed to. It's gonna play around, then either session Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, even Friday it'll hit our target. So even here another 1 to 4. So either way, hopefully we can target a right. We enter like we have a snapper entry when it's for buys, but for shorts it's fine depending on how price plays. It should just play like this, trickle, not go above these highs, and then you just aim for a nice 1 to 4, and then boom, hit this target before it decides to push back up. And then once you get above this level, we could trade it back here to this level again, because we're not sure if it's gonna, because remember the seller's sitting here pushing price down, so it could either hit here and then bounce back down, or it could break through. But then we'll see, but we also have to take in mind okay, obviously if it pushes down here, then forget about it. But if it pushes above here, because look, we have a low, high, low, high, low, so we shouldn't forget that. We should not forget that. So, but then again, also now here's also a high, a low, high, there's low, high, and indicated above that. So price is kind of indicating both ways. So we can't really take buys from here. I'm not really certain that we should take buys from here. because it's above this level. I want to see, it's kind of in a no trade zone for me. I want to see if either it goes below this level indicated or goes back above this level where indicated. So I wouldn't count this one because it's gonna mess you up. So we'll see based off what price does, but I'm just gonna keep my eye on it, and then see what price does. So that's GER30, UK100. My expectations for this week. Okay. So price obviously above this level because price pushed up. Remove this because I already did that. See, it's consistently respecting supports. So what we could expect from this pair is either, okay, price is going to push down, give us another lower high. I would want it to come below this level and then come back above before session, and then we can target this level, or it'll break this one. Remember, it is at all-time highs, but we do have this high here as a target, so we could make that our target for that. So I'm just going to expect price to push back down here and then move back up, giving us another level of support, even if it's not like below it, but I'd want it to be below because that's what I consider A plus setup. Then closes above, then okay, boom, because this was the the last high we had, because price pushed up from here to here, then it started trickling and it couldn't do anything, then it pushed down, support, then it broke above. So looking for buys also on UK100, but we'll obviously follow price. US30, this one is, yeah, this one I'm gonna keep it like as is, because this was a proper setup, just gotta follow price, bro, honestly. So it did indicate above that level, right? But then we also have this level now. We also have this level now. So I would want price to push down. It gave us a target, all-time high, it's fine. Push down, give us a level of support here, and then once it closes above here before session, then we target this. So I'm also looking for buys. Damn, it's a very bullish week. Oh, it could be a bullish week. Same thing here. So it broke above here, expecting it to correct, give us a level of support, correct, and then we push back up above it. Well, obviously price could just stop here and then push back up, you don't know, but we'll just see what price is. I'm also expecting sales, buys on that. And then gold, hey man, gold is very tricky. I'm not really sure what it would want to do. But I think I'm gonna remove that alert. I'm gonna put that alert on GER30 because yeah, I'll put two alerts there. Do I have another one? I have another one on US30, right? Oh, is it NASDAQ? It's NASDAQ, yeah, it's NASDAQ. Okay. I think I'll just watch the other pairs. Gold, I don't know, man, because I wanted it to correct in here and then push down where it indicated, but now it's just trickling. So we'll just see what it does, because he made a high, made a lower high. So I'm expecting it to still sell off and at least target this level where it pushed back up. So yeah. So those are my ICC analysis on these 5 pairs. We'll just see what price does. Just expecting a lot of bulls this week on 3 pairs. Maybe this one is in between. GER30 is in between gold. I'm expecting it to still sell off at least to that level, at least. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. I'll check y'all in the next video.